Hi, and welcome to Brentwood Baptist Church. We're glad that you joined us on this Good Sunday. Today, we're continuing our series on Meet the Folks, and I'm here with my mom and dad on this Father's Day. You're wondering how I ended up in the ministry. Well, you're looking at two of the reasons. This lady made sure that if you were ever in my house, you were going to church. In fact, we had a family friend who stayed with us in between jobs. Poor guy had never been to church his entire life. But those 6 or 7 weeks he stayed with us, you got him up every day, and he went to church with us. I was never allowed to be sick, and I never missed. You took me off the ball field to get me to church.
Yes, I did.
And took on the YMCA.
I took on the YMCA, the Young Christian Men's Organization, because they had ball practice on Wednesday night. And I said, you're a Christian organization? So I just took my son out and took him to church in his little cleats and his little ball.
I had to take my cleats off in the foyer so I could go into the sanctuary in my sock feet. This guy, he's the one who taught me to love Scripture. About every Saturday afternoon, right after supper, I would see him in the den in his chair with his King James Bible open, getting ready to teach a Sunday school lesson. How long have you been teaching Sunday school, Dad?
Oh, good Lord. 30 years, 35 years.
Every Saturday he calls me to check his Sunday school lesson out. He says since he paid for my seminary education, it's only fair that he gets some of it back. When did you know I was going to be a minister?
I don't know, Mike. I think you were always kind of turned toward that. On your 5th birthday, you had been carrying, of course, the little primary Bible that they gave you. And you said, I want a real Bible of my very own for my birthday. And I think then that God just said, this is a special child.
When did you know?
I think you was a preacher the day you was born. I do. You know, I remember going to you and see if I could get you something for Christmas, you know, like a BB gun or a fishing rod or something like this, you know. And I asked you one night, I said, what would you want for Christmas? Would you like a BB gun? Nope. Just get me some books. Get me some books, you know. Then the next Christmas, I said, don't you want a fishing rod or something? Nope. Just get me some books. And that was it. And
I still have most of those books.
Yeah, yeah. But the time at the store when you called us up there, you remember I always used to tell you boys, and all I ever wanted you to do was put the Glenn name on a mahogany door.
Yeah.
And I think you took that I wanted you to be a lawyer.
Mm-hmm.
But that day you called us, me and your mother, at the store, and set up a meeting and come and sit down in our office and told us then, I can't be a lawyer. I got to be a preacher. That's when I knew. When I knew.
Today we're talking about Mary and Joseph and how the parents that God trusted to raise Jesus, to train Jesus up, to disciple him, to be ready for the time when the Father would call him for his saving mission. You're looking at two of the people who are responsible for me growing up and being the minister that I am. Jean and I are away this week celebrating 28 years of marriage. I'll be back next week. But right now, here's Jay.